class. My name is Demisha Lawless, and I will be presenting to you all microaggressions and culturally responsive teaching for our Unit 4 assignment. Now, if you have any preconceived notions about microaggressions and culturally responsive teaching, I highly encourage that you just kind of get rid of it just for the sake of this 5 to 7 minute presentation and allow me the gracious opportunity to be able to teach you in the most millennial way about microaggressions and culturally responsive teaching. Now, have you ever wondered what a microaggression is? How do they present? What does it look like? Honestly, a microaggression is something that's very subtle. There's a hidden message behind it. It expresses some type of some type of prejudice, assumption towards a specific community, a specific group of people, religion, whatever the case may be. It's micro. It's totally aggressive, but it's like low key aggressive, not just outright, but there's something behind the message. There's an undertone to what it is that you're actually saying. Different type of microaggressions in different spaces. If you work with any person of color, if you work with a woman, if you work with a man, if you work with somebody who has a different sexual orientation than you, then you have more than likely seen a microaggression. It does not discriminate. It's not just the people who are black like me or a woman like me. We all have experienced some way, shape, or form being the microaggressor or the person that was receiving the microaggression. So you can see this anywhere. These are some examples of what a microaggression can look like. There are certain examples listed here, and like I stated, you can see this in a professional setting. You can see this in your personal walk. You can also be able to see this in our culture, in our society. There are multiple types of microaggressions. Some listed examples here are Black people think cops are pigs. Ooh, ouch, hard to hear, but some of them are truthfully said out in the open. All lives matter. We've heard that one before. Anytime a Black culture gets to speaking about, or Black ethnicity gets to talking about, um, Black Lives Matter, you'll hear somebody who's not Black say all lives matter. What is this? Again, there's some undertone to that. What is the hidden message that is basically saying that if I say Black Lives Matter and then your response is all lives matter, then you're negating and or not really trying to pay attention to what I'm saying. Like there's more meaning behind that. Sometimes a microaggression can really just be adding insult to injury. So be mindful of how these different things come across and what is said. Another good one is I don't see color. How sway you say? I'm obviously a Black person standing here before you. You see my race. Let's not um, let's not downplay somebody else's religion, somebody else's appearance, just to make you feel comfortable, because that is what a microaggression is. What is culturally responsive teaching? How can culturally responsive teaching be applicable to microaggressions? I can see why one person would think that, because culturally responsive teaching is a student centered approach to education. I really wanted to tie these two together because I truly believe in the social learning theory, and that we learn by what we observe in the world, in culture, in our jobs, in our personal walks. And so, if we can kind of adapt the student approach to understanding and learning culture responsive teaching, we can then adapt it to our adult lifestyles. So, what does this look like? It's basically stating that there's a way that you can be open minded. You can promote open mindedness. You can also be able to encourage the celebration and the liberty that we have as a people to express who we are, be it our identity, be it our religion, be it our ethnicity. There are multiple ways we can integrate and intertwine our different cultures and be responsive for that. So, how should you respond? You can implement this concept in multiple ways. One, let's be mindful of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I promise I'm not making this about politics. I just want you to change your framework of mind. We are able to be inclusive of all people. Think about your friend groups. If everybody in your friend group looks just like you, thinks like you, acts like you, maybe you're not being culturally responsive. Maybe you're not being culturally inclusive. If the work environment that you have is people who look and think and act like you, it's not diverse enough. Ask questions. Ask people what they think whenever you say certain things. Another thing is be aware of your biases. We all have biases. Be more open-minded to what your biases are and figure out different ways that you're able to change that. The conclusion of this presentation is we are all different, and that's okay. I see your color. I see your race. I see your sexual orientation. I see your religion. And I like that about you. It's different from me. And I'm not going to be microaggressive. I'm not going to shoot slugs. I'm not going to add insult to injury. Instead, I'm going to be more culturally informed and understand ways that I can adapt who you are to my lifestyle. And if not that, at least I can allow you to represent you in a safe space, be it at work, professionally, and or in my personal life. This is my reference page. I hope that you all were able to enjoy this presentation. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, my presentation. And if you want any of the information that I was able to find and use to create this presentation, here you may find it. Again, my name is Demisha Lawless, and I am in this lovely social and cultural class, enjoying all the opportunity that exists to be able to express myself and learn at the same time. All right.